There's a lot of new technology on the scene right now. The metaverse, cryptocurrency, NFTs, and as mommies caught up in the daily rigmarole of momming, we can easily miss out on what the heck it's all about. Even worse, if we don't understand it, we could be missing out on some money-making opportunities in this new Web 3.0 decentralized economy. Don't know what any of that means? Don't fret, mommies. I'm gonna dive in deep for you, for all of us, in this series of episodes. Let's call this series Metaverse Mom. Welcome back to the In the Company of My Kids podcast. I'm Nikki Lewis, also known as Mommy Seed. If you have a kid and you have an entrepreneurial drive, this podcast is where you'll learn how to start a content creator business that you love with the people you love. Kids and parents together as partners. Now, if you know Mommy Seed, you know I'm all about finding ways to make money outside of a traditional job with your family. I'm talking about, parents partnering with their kids in business, specifically online. So we're going to dive right into this and see if we can add a new stream of income to our family business, this time, though, in the metaverse. So if you are confused about the metaverse, you are not alone. You are not alone. It is very confusing, but I've been doing my research, so I got you covered, okay? And it's something that is going to be a big part of our future, so we need to understand it now to make it easy on ourselves later. All right, so this part you can relate to. You can understand this. We have had some major things happen that have helped us take big leaps in technology. Okay, I'm looking at this infographic from the website visualcapitalist.com, and it talks about how we are in the sixth wave right now. The first wave was the Industrial Revolution. You had all these factories popping up. Then the second wave was, first off, the Industrial Revolution was like 60 years, right? And then the second wave, which was a little less time, 55 years, was when railroads came on the scene and they had to transport all the stuff that was being produced in the factories. That was the second wave, which lasted about 55 years. Then the third wave was when automobiles came on the scene. Everybody's driving. We have the internal combustion engine on the scene, right? That's the third wave. Then moved on to the fourth wave, lasted 40 years. Notice how each wave, the technology is growing more and faster, right? We're learning things a lot faster, so things are speeding up. The fourth wave, that's aviation. We got planes on the scene now. We're really able to just take all the stuff that was produced and we're just able to just get it everywhere quickly now. We have aviation. Then the fifth wave, we all know about that. That's the information age. That's the software and digital networks were on the scene. It's when we got the internet. That's the fifth wave. That only lasted 30 years. And then on to the sixth wave. Right now, they're saying we're 25 years into the sixth wave, and that is the introduction of AI and robots and drones and also clean technology. We're seeing what we're doing to the earth, and we're like, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. But hang on a second. What is this little button here? I was just about to click on this little button thinking it was gonna maximize the screen so I could make it bigger for you, but I'm clicking on it and it's a whole different thing than I expected. It says Google Lens. Are you familiar with Google Lens? This is my first time seeing this. And it looks like once I click Google Lens, I can click anywhere on the screen and it's giving me more information about that thing that I just clicked. What is Google Lens? Okay, now I gotta find out more about Google Lens. And I've gone to this website now, Pocket Lens. And it says Google Lens is an AI-powered technology that uses your smartphone camera and deep machine learning to not only detect an object in front of the camera lens, but understand it and offer actions like scanning, translation, shopping, and more. Okay, this article I just found is giving some really good examples. Listen to this. It says Google Lens enables you to point your phone at something like a flower and then ask Google Assistant what the object you're pointing at is. And then you'll not only be told the answer, but it's going to give you suggestions like what florists are nearby where you can go ahead and grab a dozen of that flower. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? You know what? I want to try this out with something that I like. What do we like as moms? Candles. I love a good candle. I'm going to type in soy candle. Okay. Check this out. If I type in soy candle into Google, all right, I'm going to go to images. This is what I did before. Go to images, skip past the ads, and you know what? I like a lavender vanilla. So there's one. Looks like that's from Refinery 29. But now I'm going to engage Google Lens. There it is. Click on that candle. What's it going to give me? Oh, it's going to tell me other places where I can get a lavender vanilla candle. Not just the first place, but Public Goods and all these other places. So it looks like I can click on it. And if I want to buy it from Public Goods, boom, there you go. And I can go visit the website to finish the purchase. So it looks like Google Lens is making things a lot easier for you to shop, right? Did you know your phone was able to do that? Think about if you are out and about and you see somebody with some shoes or a cute dress on, and you're like, man, I would love to get that dress. And all you got to do is snap a picture of it, click on Google Lens, and you'll get all these options of where you can purchase that outfit for yourself. That's super cool. I love it. But what does all this have to do with the metaverse? All right, so here is the gist of it. Google Lens is an AI-powered technology that uses your smartphone camera and deep learning to detect different things, right? The AI is the part we need to concentrate on right now. AI, or artificial intelligence, is, let's think of it as the opposite of our kids. You know how we have to tell them something over and over again and over again until they get it. And then a lot of times they act like they still don't get it, usually because it's something they don't want to get at all. It's Monday. Did you take the trash out?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's Monday again. Did you take out the trash?
Oh yeah, I forgot again.
Tell me you remembered the trash this week.
Nope.
Yeah, let's call that kid intelligence. Well, artificial intelligence is a quick learner. You feed it some information once and it pretty much understands the assignment. You keep feeding it information and it's going to improve. It's going to get more and more intelligent over time. Now, it being a computer system, it makes me immediately think of the show Small Wonder from the 80s. You remember that? The little girl, she was a robot, but the parents acted like she was one of their kids. You remember that? Or am I dating myself? Okay, ignore that. Anyway, artificial intelligence, or AI, is a big part of the metaverse. An easy understanding of present-day AI is social media. If you spend any time on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of them, your feed looks totally different from your friend's feed or your spouse's feed. That's artificial intelligence at work. I'm going to be seeing ads and articles for business and Target and mom stuff and chocolate and wine. Now, my husband, he's going to be seeing information on sneakers and whiskey and dad stuff. You know, I don't see any sneaker articles or ads, and he doesn't see any chocolate ads because the AI has learned what we like, you know, learns what he likes and learns what I like, and the AI is giving us more of what we like. When it comes to the metaverse, which is a virtual world, it can exist without AI, but artificial intelligence helps with enhancing and expanding your experience in the metaverse because it's building your virtual world based on previous information it learned. For example, say hypothetically you can build an avatar, your avatar in the virtual metaverse to be a mom who likes to read. Well, as time goes on, you might be presented with the option to go into a metaverse cafe and read your book while sipping some tea. And the tea house is hypothetically the real life company, Tivana. So while you're there virtually in the metaverse, you're able to experience this and buy some tea using your crypto tokens. And that tea can be shipped to your house in the actual real world, okay? Okay, that's a real life example of how the metaverse can work. I know I threw some jargon at you, crypto tokens and all this stuff. We're gonna be getting into all of that, I promise you, okay? Now, in this new evolutionary leapfrog, artificial intelligence may be needed for us to expand technologically. But is AI good? Is it bad? Is it the robots taking over who are gonna plug us into the matrix and start using us? That's for you to decide. But it is here, so we need to understand it, okay? All right, mommies, stick a pin in this new knowledge of AI. We haven't added a new stream of income yet, but hopefully you got some added knowledge on artificial intelligence and how it may play into the metaverse. I want you to understand this. Now make sure you click on this next video because we need to find out exactly what this metaverse is. And I'm gonna dive into that to bring some clarity to it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you back here building online businesses one family at a time.